So I sat down to try to finish the tier list tonight, and I got a couple messages from my my boy Sue here, the Addon Creator that we made a video on a while back. It's this video here. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be in the description. It's about an add-on called ClassicLFG that took the world by storm. When did I make this? June 6th, so that's a couple months ago now. And I'm glad to see that it's going well for him. He posted a couple threads here, man, that are about him and this add-on, and I genuinely was laughing my ass off at this. Like, I could not make a video on this after I saw some of these replies. So we're just going to go through a little bit here, and I want to tell you guys a little bit about this because I think people deserve to know what's going on here. Especially if you're interested in playing Classic. So I'm going to read what he posted here. This is the most important thing that you could hear about this add-on, and it's directly from his mouth. So anyway, hey guys, I'm the author of said add-on and want to try to turn this thread into a proper discussion. First of all, I want to clarify how the add-on works and does not work. There's no automatic creation of any group. Very important. The add-on tries to pick up messages like looking for 2 more RFC, 1 tank, 1 DPS, in public chat channels like trade, general, blah, blah, blah. It then syncs those messages with all players that have the add-on. That's the most important feature this add-on has. This is why it's so good. This is the best, one of the best add-ons that could be made, okay? It tries to find out which dungeon is mentioned in messages and lists it for such. If it does not know which dungeon it is, it will be listed as custom, and quests and stuff are also going to be listed there, which is great if you're looking for elite quests. You can use it for this too. Anyway, people can then browse this information and filter it by dungeon and some keywords for the custom category. The name of the player, probably leader of the group, his message, and the name of the channel in which the message got posted is listed there. You then have the option to whisper said people and ask to join his group manually. See this word here? All caps. It's caps for a reason, manually. The only difference here now is that you have messages available that you otherwise wouldn't have. That's literally all that needs to be said, right? That's all that needs to be said. That's it. It's not in any way, it's literally just allowing you to see, like if you're in like Westfall or some shit like this, and there's people in, you know, Loch Modan looking for a group, and somebody's got the add-on in Loch Modan, you're going to get told about it in Westfall. This is just a great addition to the game. It's really great. Anyway, the second part is creating groups with the add-on. You here set the dungeon you want to go, provide a title and description much like the retail LFG tool. A group that is created like this will be advertised in public channel, which can be configured. Oh, that's great. The interval for sending such messages can be changed in the settings. The minimum that can be set is 60 seconds and the maximum 5 minutes. That's great. This is to prevent spamming while making sure people without the add-on are informed about the existence of groups created. I'm open for discussion of all these features and how they impact you guys. I just ask you stay civil and point out which specific feature has which specific impact on you if you don't have the add-on. So that's it. I mean, it's a genius add-on. Frankly, it's one that was already made in Classic. I used the same add-on, not this one, but a very, very similar one called Call to Arms in actual private server Classic, okay? It's always existed. And it's really, really weird to hear people so upset about this. Like, look at these threads, man. I go through a couple of these posts, but like, I can't help but laugh at some of this. We got some replies here. Are they going to be? Oh my God. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. This is in this thread, so we might as well just look at it here. The people, okay, here we go. Let's start here since this is up to date. Anyway, so I actually posted, glad to hear people hearing about your add-on, glad to see people. It's a great addition to Classic, and I'm looking forward to seeing it used and evolved over time once the game is officially live. For as great as Classic is, it's obvious the product lacks a dedicated space for group forming. I think that goes without saying, right? Some people might try to say that's intended, but I find it very hard to believe when one was attempted to be added with meeting stones, which was I think 1.4, and then officially in 2.0, and that was the failed eventual system that we know today. You know, I hope people will think with level heads on why this is needed. I, for one, am looking forward to not have to harass random people who have displayed no interest in grouping for a specific dungeon just to hear a rude response back. Really, that's the best way I could put it. You know what I mean? That's the best way I can put it. It is absolutely terrible to find groups in Classic. You basically have to whisper people. You literally go down the list of people that might seem relevant and you whisper them, you harass them, effectively harass them, send them unsolicited messages about something they've demonstrated no interest in doing. And I think that couldn't be worse for the game and especially for the social input. But anyway, this guy says, I think this was the original post for the thread there. Thank you for your input. I disagree with a few things in your post, but it's well thought out and pleasant to read. I disagree agree with the term harassing people. How do we know they're not interested or do not show interest? Because they haven't said they're interested, right? I mean, like, they're just fucking leveling or questing or something like that. They haven't expressed any interest. Anyway, harassing to me would be the announcement in world chat every 2 minutes with an automated message 24/7, 7 days a week. You know, I'm talking about personal interaction harassment, right? Not spam. That you're talking about spam. I'm talking about unsolicited messages to individuals when they didn't want that message. You know what I mean? The thing that always sucks about this always happened to me on private servers. I'd be having a whisper conversation with somebody on private servers, and somebody would fucking spam me, or not, like, you know, they would send me an unsolicited message about a dungeon that I had no fucking interest in, like literally could not be fucked with this dungeon, and then I would accidentally send them a message back. It happened all the time. This never happens in live. Nobody just randomly cold whispers me while I'm typing to somebody else. But I'd be typing like paragraphs to somebody about something, and then they would intercept, they would get in the middle of my message, and without realizing it, I'd press R and type a message out to them. And it's like, just get the fuck, I don't want to do goddamn Zulfarak. I'm level 50. But anyway, it's just the way we look at it. You personally might think that you are harassing them. I do, yeah. Others might think they are reaching out and meeting people. Yeah. Sadly, man, I don't know. I am sorry I disagree with this add-on. And again, nice post and well detailed. Thanks for posting. Yeah, I mean, you could disagree with it, but that's not what was said here. Let's go ahead and jump to the top here. So it wasn't actually the guy who posted this, but man, I don't even want to read that wall of text. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna put these all in the description if you guys want to see some. You want to have some laughs. This is probably the best one here. These are all within 1 day, by the way. 3 different posts on this add-on within 1 day. And you know why? You know why? It's our good old buddy. What's up, guys? This guy here. Oh man, what a fucking clown. The guy can't help but make himself look like an imbecile. I have to say, like, I can't feel like I've ever seen anything from this dude that I've had respect for. It's really a shame. But this is actually funny because if you Google ClassicLFG. Let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to show you what I mean. Let's go ahead and do that right now and see what happens. This comes up here. This video here, where he talks. These you know, these guys, these interesting individuals here. They talk about how basically he predicted this, which is ironic, and how it would ruin the game, and basically, you know, Blizzard would never allow it and should never allow it. So here we are, fast forward to today. On a Classic cast last year, I expressed my concern over LFG add-ons and other anti-vanilla, that's fucking hilarious. Anyway, anti-vanilla mods that should be broken by Blizzard as they violate the spirit of vanilla. Here's one I was shown today. Well, first of all, if you're just finding out about this now, I mean, I found out about it 2 months ago, and I don't even fucking care about Classic. Like, where you been, dude? I thought you were supposed to be all about Classic. So he posted this picture. I don't know what the fuck this is meant to be, but some like blown up ass image from Discord or something. But anyway, it actually works out well for me because I'm able to show you a little bit of this stuff here. I'm not sure where this is taken from, but it's a good image to show. So anyway, here's kind of like the thing, you know. People, this is for apparently, you know, this is the custom section. It shows you, people looking for Hogger. I don't know what that icon is there. Maybe Sue, you want to clarify that in the comments here or something. But it shows who's in the group. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to know if the person's healing because there's no role lock-ins in live or in Classic. But I guess it probably just says like looking for one healer or something, you know. So that's how it knows. But anyway, here's the actual. You don't get to see much because he's cut it out or whatever. But yeah, so you know, lower Blackrock Spires, the Dead Mines. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but either way, you should definitely look into this, guys. It's actually a really good add-on, and yeah, you know, this is pretty sad to see this. I can't help but laugh at this. As soon as I saw this fucking dude was invited to this party, I was like, yeah, I knew we were gonna have a good laugh here, but now it's we're having a great laugh. So this is actually one of the better. Here, I'm gonna read some of these because this is actually great. All right, this is indicative of what's going on here. There's an add-on already ready to go with LFG abilities that I do not want to see in Classic. So first of all, you're fucking clueless. All right, LFG abilities. Just clueless. No clue what you're talking about, which is not surprising when fucking tips out's involved, right? I mean, that dude is not one for fucking facts, right? Let's put it that way. So anyway, he suggests that we support this tweet by liking and retweeting, so Blizzard is more likely to see it. Yeah, hopefully that works out. Anyway, now we're gonna read a couple of these because these are Classic. Ironically, yeah, it's called ClassicLFG, and you can find it on CurseForge or WoW interface. I've installed it. in the case a majority of you are forcing me to use it, but I'd much rather Blizzard break these add-ons, which go against the spirit of Classic WoW. So probably a more neutral comment that you might expect to see in a thread like this. But the thing that I really want to talk about here is this. This is what's really confusing. In case a majority of you are forcing me to use it. Now we actually had, I think we could see some of the comments here. I'm not going to be able to find them quickly, but it's like, it's not Raider.io, dude. You guys know what this is, right? Like, you're never, like, okay, one more time, you know what I mean? The minimum blah blah blah. This is to prevent spamming while making sure people without the add-on are informed of the existence of groups created with it. It's just a free, like, there's no detriment to having this add-on, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to be forced to use it. It's not going to be the only way to make groups in Classic, and even if it was, you could still do it the old way, you know what I mean? I really don't understand this. It doesn't make any sense to me. This whole logic here is just completely irrelevant. And even people I know to be relatively logical individuals have said things like, it's antisocial and shit. It's against the way what Classic is supposed to be. Let me make this clear. Classic does not offer a dedicated group finding feature. That's fucking broken. That's terrible. Why would anybody think that that's a good thing? This add-on is trying to help with that. It's not automating group, you know, it's not doing anything like that. It's not putting you in groups together without your consent. It's not, you know, it's literally doing nothing other than parsing actual messages that are already being said around the world so you could tell that they are looking for a damage dealer. Like, if somebody is spamming in you know, Ungoro Crater, there's not even a dungeon in Ungoro Crater, right? So if you're in Ungoro Crater and you're looking for a group, you cannot find one. There's no dungeon there. There's no, like, you're not in trade chat. I don't think there's world chat. I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't a part of official WoW. I don't know if they have added that into Classic, but it was a private server thing. There's nothing, you can't find a group in Ungoro Crater, you know what I mean? You're doomed. If you're in this dungeon, if you're in this zone and you are possibly interested in looking for a dungeon, you have no hope. You have to either try to start your own group from Ungoro or, yeah, look for people somewhere else. You know what I mean? I have no idea. I don't understand the problem. But anyway, this person says, no one I know has used or will use that. That's fine. You don't have to. It's just going to be some pug system for Legion baddies. Again, why don't you look into what the add-on does? Seriously, why just lie about shit? I never understood that. You know what I mean? Maybe I do it too and I don't even realize it. Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't realize you're lying. I guess that's got to be it. I guess if they actually hit 60 and they deserve this LFG tool as a reward. It's not what it is. I wonder if this hooks into BNet broadcasts like OQ did back in the day. Yeah, no, I don't think. Are there BattleNet broadcasts in Classic? Maybe Sue knows. I doubt it, but maybe. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Just like, if you guys ever use OQ, it was actually a really good add-on. It's basically this, only had a website associated with it. Which, it would be awesome if there was a website associated with this add-on, but it's not really needed because there's no cross-server stuff. Anyway, either way, I hope it's something Blizzard breaks before release. Why? Why? You could just not use it. It's literally not going to change anything. There's no reason for them to break it. Anyway, I'm not one of those no changes means no add-ons players, but I agree. This add-on would be taking it too far. If I am obligated, you would never be obligated to install this. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you be obligated to install this? Which I doubt I will since I have a guild already. You would. It doesn't. You doubt you will because it's illogical to think you will. Why would you ever need? It'd be like saying, oh, if I'm ever mandated to use, if I ever have to use a calculator to add, to do subtraction and multiplication, then I'm gonna unsub from life. It's like you can. You're a free man. You live on America, the beautiful. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, I don't get it, man. Anyway, this add-on needs to be banned, period. Oh, great logic. Anyway, this is the one that we really want to read because somebody actually, they actually know what they're talking about. It's a billboard. It doesn't automate anything. Communication is still required. Yep, literally doesn't change anything. It just sidesteps spamming in chat to find other players interested in joining you for the same content. Sounds like a good thing to me. I don't plan to use it, but sometimes you haters need to step away from the Kool-Aid stand and reassess your outrage. It's fucking well said. I mean, you guys really should read some of these. These are, oh, I can't only even imagine. There's another reply. What is this? Yeah, I mean, whatever. Anyway, we have a lot of funny replies in these threads, and I definitely, I don't know. I'm surprised to see it. I really am. And you know what? This is the way we're going to close this video. I feel bad for the add-on creator, frankly, because he's made a great add-on, and I'm gonna read some of the stuff that he said to me. Maybe I shouldn't, but it's nothing too crazy. So he wanted to tell me that he actually hold on, let me see exactly. I don't want to misquote, but yeah, he said the add-on started to take off over the weekend. Got 10K downloads combined now. During the stress test, there were over 50 people per faction using it, and I'm sure your video thanked. So thanks again for your help. So he actually contacted me because of the video. But he said here recently, I wanted to get feedback from some people on the German forum a month ago and got banned because too many people reported me. So the dude made a thread, and the fucking auto report feature, you know, this auto report nonsense that's going on the WoW forums, the dude got fucking banned. And I said, wow, that's hilarious. And he goes, yeah, but you know, the classic community is really nice. They all want that community feeling back. Sure thing. I'm fucking laughing my ass off when I read all this shit. But anyway, thanks for watching. One more time, check this video out if you want to hear more about the add-on, and join us on this ridiculous journey that this add-on has gone through. But whatever. I'm looking forward to Classic at this point, if only for the hilarity that we're gonna have happen here. And again, I'll be playing on Mankirk US realms. If anybody wants to join me and play with my guild and my friends out there, we'll be on Alliance Mankirk US. So stop by the stream. We're going to be streaming 3 days, the first 3 days, especially when Classic launches, see how it takes off, and that'll be that. But definitely using this add-on. Make sure you guys do too. It's going to make grouping for dungeons, especially if you're looking to do dungeon farming like I might be considering. It'll be a lot easier to build groups for dungeon farming when you don't have to rely on people who might not even be in the zone, especially if you have a warlock with you. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next shit show.